Hey everyone, this is Cindy with Tana Tarot, and we are getting ready to do a Do We Belong Together, or Will We End Up Together, actually, reading. Of course, you have free will. I'll be talking about how your significant other sees you in the relationship, how they see themselves, how people see the issues with each other, how they see the relationship, and then we'll get some messages from Spirit as to what they see. Then we'll pull some oracle cards for some messages at the end. And always remember, even though the title is Will We End Up Together, that is always up to you. You have free will, but I can pull some energies as to what the other person is thinking and feeling to help maybe give you some insight and or guidance while making your decision. So that being said, I hate it when people say that. So we have group number 1, group number 2, and group number 3. And I'll have timestamps down in the description box. So whether a specific angel or border, dark purple, gold, hot pink, or fuchsia, or whatever that is, attracts your attention, or maybe even the timestamps, the numbers in the timestamps, I'm often drawn by those. So go ahead and cogitate and meditate upon it, decide which pile it is that you're interested in, and I will see you on the other side. Hi, group number 1. Welcome to the reading, Will We End Up Together? And this is group number 1 for that reading. Again, as I mentioned in the intro, but in case you skipped the intro, whether you end up with this person or not is, of course, your decision. You have your own free will. But I'm hoping that maybe I can identify some feelings, energies, opinions, things that are going on in the relationship that may, help you, give you some insight or guidance along your journey while you are making your decision, or, deciding what you want to do. So, will we end up together? Group number 1. Let's get going. So I'm going to lay some cards for person number 1. Let's just say you. Person number 2, let's say them. Now, if you more closely relate to this stack, then please do, flip the script, if you will. And then messages from Spirit. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what this relationship looks like. So this is how your person sees you. So we have Judgment. Now, they may see you as judgmental. We can be totally literal. They may see you as judgmental. But the Judgment card is also about, rebirth. And I would even go so far as to maybe say reconciliation, because this is a relationship reading. So I think they see you as someone who either is interested in starting over, or maybe they are interested in starting over with you. I don't know. Let's look at the other cards and see. But also know that they may feel that, you are straight up judgmental. Let's see how they see you in the relationship. They see you as the Four of Pentacles. And we can look at this a couple of different ways. They and they could see you both ways, or one. But basically, they see you as someone who is solid, someone with a firm foundation, someone who, someone who has a savings account, has an emergency fund, someone who cares about that kind of stuff, someone who's setting their life up in a sustainable, safe, and secure fashion. Okay? They could also see you as someone who maybe is a little stingy, a little, you see how this guy's hanging on to the pentacles, which is the coins, which is taken, almost literally as money. This person is just, boy, don't try and pull one of these out from under his feet. He's doing an act here, hanging on to all of his money and his possessions and everything that he's acquired. So this person may see you as someone who's a little bit more concerned with material things than they would like, or more concerned with material things than love. So let's see. So we either have you ready for a new beginning and solid, or judgmental and stingy. Let's see how this plays out. This is how they see you in the relationship. Oh, Jesus. So they feel as if you have betrayed them and hurt them. I don't know any two ways about that one. And here's what they think your intentions are, or what you want out of the relationship. So the Hermit is about soul searching, introspection, being alone. So they may feel as if you prefer your own company and don't enjoy spending time with them. So the Three of Hearts is kind of sending me down, the Three of Cups here is or Three of Swords, I'm sorry, is sending me down this path that I believe that they think you're judgmental, overly materialistic. They feel that you have betrayed them and that you would rather spend your time alone. Well, let's go ahead. Now, this is how they see themselves in the relationship. The King of Pentacles. So they also, what is important to them is security, stability, a sustainable future. That's very important to them as well. So they see themselves actually as a very abundant person and the king of their domain. What is their challenge? Do they see a challenge, with you? They see you maybe as materialistic. Do they see a challenge with themselves, or with the relationship, or maybe a challenge that they have with the relationship? We have the Two of Wands. Their challenge is they feel as if they need to make some kind of a decision, or and maybe it's hard for them. So the current challenge for them in this relationship is that they feel like they need to make some kind of a decision. How do they see, the relationship, or their place in this relationship? The Three of Wands. Usually the Three of Wands I see as a positive card. Someone waiting for their ships to come in as it were. But it's also about planning and looking to the future. You see the person looking off. So this person feels like they need to make a decision, and they are looking into the future to see their place in this relationship. Where do I belong? How do I fit in? And what they want is Ten of Cups. They want a family. They want the whole 9 yards. Are they going to find that with you? Let's see what Spirit says. What does Spirit say is the issue? The world. So the world is a completion, an accomplishment. It can also be about travel. So this isn't like 10 of Swords completion. This is a good completion. You know, it's the end of something. And what does the end mean? The start of a new. So this person sees, or Spirit, I'm sorry, the Spirit sees the end. But it's not a negative end. And this is what is the issue. So perhaps your person doesn't feel like they'll get the 10 of Cups with you, and they want to end this relationship. You would like to reconcile and go inside and work on any, judgmental, materialistic issues that you feel this person didn't like. Qualities. Maybe you kind of agree and you're like, well, I always wanted nice things, and spending money made me feel better about myself. I mean, maybe you are realizing that, you do have some things that you do that could be, perceived as issues by someone else, and you're not being defensive about it, and you realize how it could have caused hurt. So it's funny that we have the 10 of Cups here. We see someone needing to make a decision, someone in preparation for making that decision, and then the decision is the 10 of Cups. And because of all this, I almost assumed that the person wanted this happiness, but because of this, they couldn't find it with you. But perhaps they are willing. Let's see, because we're going to pull some more cards. But perhaps they are willing to, try again and have a new start with you. The end of one way and the beginning of a new. What is Spirit's guidance to fix this issue? The 4 of Cups. And what this means to me is, number one, the number 4, well, don't say number 1. First, the number 4 is a number of stability. And we have 4 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups. And so that is guidance right there. The correlation of the number 4 and stability. And what this card is screaming to me is, do not miss Do not lose this opportunity. And the message to you would be, don't let issues that you are working on, that you know are issues, such as maybe over materialistic, being in your head and maybe isolating. Don't let those issues have you miss out on this relationship with this King of Pentacles. And maybe the message to the King of Pentacles is, don't judge this person too harshly when you're making your decisions. Give them some time, maybe some help in working through these issues. And don't feel betrayed because someone has some issues. And you don't feel betrayed or stabbed in the back or stabbed in the heart because they call you out on your issues. Because this person really is becoming a little bit more clear to me now. This person really does want the Ten of Cups with you. But let me tell you, a King of Pentacles, one thing you will never see is a happy, broke King of Pentacles. There may be some broke King of Pentacles, but they are not happy. And if you have spending and materialistic issues, retail therapy that makes you feel better, and it bothers this person because there's limited resources, it's something that you really need to work on. Trust me, because I know. So Spirit is saying to fix this, do not miss this opportunity. And what is the potential outcome? We have the Seven of Pentacles. And what this tells me is, what Spirit is saying is, plant the seeds. And look, it's Pentacles again, which seems to me to be the underlying theme, is that both of you want the stability and the security. It's important to both of you. Important enough to cause an issue, which is ironic since it's so important to both of you. Like the King of Pentacles may be a bit, I won't say overbearing, but like, hey, this is important. We have to do this. And you may be like, I know, I need security too, while you're off over at Nordstrom's or Marshall's or Target or wherever. And they're looking at you like, what? And you're looking at them like, what? And Spirit is saying, you can come to a mutual positive solution and end that cycle. Spirit is also saying the way to fix this is to remember the love and don't miss this opportunity with this person. And the potential outcome that I am seeing is, Spirit says, give this a chance. Plant the seeds together, the Pentacle seeds. And that's where I was going. I digressed. Pentacles are important to you. Security, stability. Pentacles are important to them. They are Pentacles. Security, stability. Come together. Plant the seeds, at least, and see where it goes. Because I do feel as if the King of Pentacles has your best interests at heart and really does want this relationship. And the more I look at it, I don't think you've broke their heart. I think you feel hurt by their judgment of you, because all of this is this person's opinion. So I think you feel hurt by this person's judgment of you, and you've retreated and isolated, and you don't understand how your materialism or your, need to acquire is what I'm getting is an issue. But I think you're seeing it now. And I know that this person is willing to work with you on this. So Spirit's advice and the potential outcome: plant the seeds, work together on building this sustainable future. Don't be put off or hurt by this person's opinions, requests. It looks to me like there is some work that you can do. You need to go in and really look at why you do some of the things you do. Okay. Will you end up together? If you want to, they want to, but they do have expectations of you and requests of you. Can you see their point? Is it worth it to you to work on it? Let's pull some angel cards and see. I mean, you know in your heart. Come on. You know in your heart. Again, as I said in the intro and at the beginning of this reading, will you end up together? Of course, that's up to you and them. You have free choice. This just says there's some issues, and it's identified the issues, but it's also identified this person's commitment and dreams. So let's see what the Angel Answers deck has to say. Let's pull a couple of cards. Choose a new direction. That doesn't mean choose a new person. It means choose a new direction, which we see here, the ending of an old cycle, a completion. But it's also an achievement. So what Spirit is asking you to do, or recommending that you do, is do the work and end that old way of being. Choose a new direction. We also have unlikely. What does that mean? Is it unlikely that you will end up together? Perhaps. Perhaps you are too hurt and you feel too judged. You may be watching this reading and going, you don't know him. He's a miser. He's stingy. Yeah, maybe I go shopping too much, but I don't like the way he treated me. He broke my heart. He made me withdraw. It's not worth it. Maybe that's what you're saying. And then we have yes. I don't know. Maybe this is a progression. Maybe at the beginning of this reading, or even still right now, you feel like it's unlikely. But you decide to choose a new direction. And you talk with, my dog. And you talk with your partner, your significant other. Hold on, I'm sorry. I mean, are we getting mixed messages here? Perhaps. But this is definitely a relationship with issues. This person seems to want to work it out, but this person would really have to go through some changes. And just because they think that you have an issue, is that really true? Could they be miserly and could they be judging you? I don't know. So unlikely, what does that mean? Unlikely that you'll get back together, unlikely that you'll stay together, unlikely that you'll be able to make the change. I don't know. You tell me. I'd love to hear in the comments. But I do know that someone needs to choose a new direction. Whether you want to leave and choose a new partner, whether this person who's waiting for you and wants the 10 of Cups realizes that, you know, you don't want to make that change for them and they need to choose a new direction. Or perhaps you guys do decide to give it a try and you plant the seeds, and that's a new direction, but for whatever reason, it's unlikely that things will work. I don't know. Let's see what the romance angels have for us. I swear. My dog acts like a watchdog. Alrighty, let's see what messages we get from here. We have make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So I would put that here. You are being encouraged to make the effort, at least give it a try. We have very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. This person is definitely making a decision. They'll make a decision very soon. And then we have pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Maybe both of you need to choose a new direction. It's unlikely that it will work, but I don't know what the yes is. It doesn't necessarily have to be the answer to the question, will you end up together? Although that is the question of the reading. Maybe your question was, should I leave? I'm going to leave that up there because everything else is kind of melding together here, except for that. It could be, after all this craziness, you guys make it work, or you break up and go grow and do other things and come back together in 10 years, and I don't know. But right now, will we end up together? I don't know. You're being encouraged to make an effort. Someone's going to make a decision very soon. Definitely you need to pay attention to the red flags. Well, and then so does this person. If it is true that, you know, you do have excessive retail therapy and it's breaking the family's budget, maybe they need to pay attention to those red flags as well. Maybe Spirit is saying in this card, ignore this opportunity. Because that's what this person is doing. He's missing this. He's not seeing it. He's staring at these 3 cups and he's missing that cup. So either don't miss it or ignore it. Plant the seeds and wait for the fruit. But will the fruit come? We don't know. I'm sorry I don't have a more definitive answer for you, but hopefully how this person sees you and the situation, the insight and advice from Spirit will help you in your, thoughts on this, your processing it, your decision making. That's all I can say. This one is a great big huge, even with this yes, this one's a great big huge I don't know. So, sorry, I wish I had more definitive here, but I can't make stuff up, so not going to do that. So anyway, good luck to ya. If this does resonate and you can shed any light on this for me, I'd be super duper interested. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. If this did resonate, in addition to leaving comments, please do like this video. And if you do like my content, please do subscribe to my channel. That would mean the world to me. And I am offering a free personal reading giveaway, one a week. And the instructions to that are in the description box. And thank you for spending this time with me. This is all I have for you now. I'm sorry I got to leave you this way. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Hey, group number 2. So this is group number 2 for the Will We End Up Together reading. Again, a bit of disclaimer language, if you will. Of course, Will You End Up Together is solely yours and your significant other's decision. My intent is to maybe provide some insight into their feelings, relationship dynamics that maybe you're too close, to see. There will be some guidance from, thoughts and insight from Spirit. And then we will pull some oracle cards at the end. So, and we may not get an answer. It may be left open. Reading number 1 was like, you know what? I don't know. And that's the way that went. I'm not going to make it up. So, oh, that was crappy. So anyway, let me do one more. Let me get a good one here. And we'll get started. Group number 2. Will we, well, whatever, I'm done. Will we end up together? Okay, let's go ahead and pull the cards, and then I'll explain them to you as we go along. Now, this is you, this is them. But if, as we go through the reading, you more relate to them, then this is you and that's them. So just go ahead and feel free to flip the script if need be. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go down the line and kind of ask questions about you and your perceptions, them and their perceptions, you and your perceptions of them and the relationship, their perceptions of you and the relationship, and then the middle cards are messages, guidance, insight, whatever from Spirit. So let's go ahead and start. So this is you, and this is either how they see you or how you see yourself in this relationship. So you are the 6 of Cups, and the 6 of Cups is, I think, right up there with the Sun, my favorite card in the deck. The 6 of Cups is about sweet, young love. It's about love that either you have loved this person before in the, or known or loved this person before in this lifetime, and it's about oh man, why is the word not coming to my head? Like after you break up and you get back together, God bless it. And I've had 2 cups of coffee too. But anyway, it's about getting back together, and or it's also like a soulmate card, and it's about recognizing someone that you've known from a former life and them coming back to again, I can't think of the R word, but to, get back with you. And so you are coming from a place of love and wanting to either be with or get back with this person. And this is what I'm getting so far. What issues or challenges do you personally have with this relationship? We have the Emperor. I'm going to take this as the message that I'm getting is you feel as if your partner can be controlling, overbearing, and bossy. And strong. The Emperor is all four kings. But I'm just going to, since it's a question of a challenge or an issue, I'm going to go with that for this one for now. How do you see the relationship? Oh, Jesus, Joseph and Mary. We've got the devil. So, in this relationship, you could feel stuck. You could feel as if some type of addictions are having a negative influence on this relationship, whether it is maybe you feel addicted to them, or maybe someone actually does have some addiction issues, drinking, drugs, whatever. It also stands for codependency, when two people are in a relationship for all of the wrong reasons. Like a person doesn't feel love for themselves, so they look to someone else for love. And we all know how that will most likely turn out. So, whether this person, and this is how the person sees the relationship. So, and it takes two, okay? So if it's a codependency thing, it takes two. If it's a drug or alcohol thing, it could be one or the other of you. Let's see how it plays out. And then this is what you want for yourself or for the relationship or both. You want healing. So something has been going on. Reconciliation, that's the word. Thank you. Jeez. Okay, so that's you. Let's see how it plays out against this other person. And I think I'm going to sneeze. Bless me. Thank you. Okay, this is how you see this person, or this other person sees themselves, but this is the other person in the relationship. We have the Eight of Wands. This person sees themselves as a good communicator and a fast-moving person, in as much as this person, not necessarily impulsive, but this person doesn't take a long time to make decisions. This person will make decisions very quickly. Just assess the situation and say, okay, A, B, or C. Okay, we're going to do B, or I'm going to do B. So this may be how they act in this relationship. Very decisive and very quick to move or make decisions. Interesting. What are their issues or challenges with the relationship? The Page of Cups. So if it's a challenge, it could be that they are really not that committed, and they only have, a bit of love for you. They're like in the beginning of this process. It could also be that this person has a drinking issue, going back to that. Or if it is an issue, they could feel like you are shortchanging them in the love department. But I doubt that, because you are love. You're about love and reconciliation. So I feel like they're not as, what's the word, engaged or, as bought into the situation as you are, honestly. And that they may be the one, they may have some type of a drinking issue or addiction issue. How do they see the relationship? The Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is about suspension, letting go, like a pause. You may have put a pause to the relationship to give you time to heal. And what do they want out of this relationship? We have the Five of Wands, which is conflict, competition, strife. So I can take this a couple ways. They may feel that you need to go through this, to work through this in order to get somewhere positive. Or they may be, of course, as anyone would, wishing for the end of this. So the major storyline, the major vibe that I'm getting here is that even though you feel that they're maybe overbearing and bossy, even though they may have substance abuse issues, and even though you need a break and you need time to heal and rest and recuperate and figure out what your next move is, there is still this spot in your heart for them. You still see them as soulmate material, but you just don't know if you can live with it. And I think you have put a pause on the relationship, if I didn't say that before. Your person, on the other hand, really feels like there needs to be some communication, and fast. They don't like the pause. Maybe their challenge is either the drinking. Well, let's say not either. Maybe the drinking is masking, whatever issues. Why do people drink? It can be a chemical thing. It can be some people medicating themselves. It can be even they could go through it maybe for months in response to some type of grief or, thing that they've experienced. But so this person's challenge is they can't give you the love that you need, the amount, the depth, the consistency, because of whatever issues they're going through. Let's just go ahead and say drinking. They do see the relationship on pause. Hello, it is. You put it on pause. And they would like to see an end to the strife. Okay, let's see what Spirit says. What does Spirit see as the issue? Okay, it's very clear. Spirit sees that someone needs to make a decision. And it is very clear to me that it is this person that needs to make the decision. What is more important? Things are on pause. I'm getting ready to lose this person. Are the demons that I'm dealing with that are holding me back from fully participating in this relationship, are they worth losing this person over? That's the issue. This person needs to make a decision. And if they do have a drinking problem, I'm not saying giving up drinking is as easy as saying, I think I'll give up drinking today. Although, I've heard that people say, I just made the decision and I did it. But They may need a lot of support. They may need counseling. They may need AA. I know it's not an easy thing. I have, family members. I've been through this, so I understand. But this person does need to make a decision. What's more important to them? And what are they going to do? Guidance to fix the issue from Spirit. The Empress. Abundance, beauty, nature. But also, you know what? The Empress is a yin energy. This person needs action. This person needs to make a decision. Perhaps what Spirit is saying is, if this is important enough to you, do pull back, rest, and relax, and heal. And, keep this pause, keep this separation. That's the only thing that's going to make this person realize the severity of the issue. But I think what Spirit is saying, I think the message is to you, if you can sit back and wait and let this person go through what they're going through. And it doesn't say help. You have to pull back and be yin, no action, because this person needs to own this and manage this on their own. They need to deal with it on their own. And if you're willing and you want to and you can do that, Spirit is saying that this could help fix this issue. But it would be on you to be able to let it go and to trust this person. And then what is the potential outcome? Oh, beautiful. Spirit sees a whole new, I got chills. Spirit sees a whole new change, a whole death of the old way, and the space and the opportunity for a rebirth and a reconciliation in a new way. So, will you end up together? You definitely can. If you can keep this separation, keep yourself separate from this person's growth, yet allow yours, but hang in there. But let them deal with it. If you can be that patient, if it means that much to you. For them to make this decision for this rebirth. So can you end up together? Yes, if you want to. And if they are willing, and if it's that important to them. And it looks to me as if they know they need to make a decision, and Spirit is saying that this could happen. But it's just how long, how long can you wait? What are you willing to go through? It's a lot. So, yes, you could end up together if you want. So we have a I don't know from group 1 and a yes if you want from group 2. Let's see what guidance we can get from angel answers. If you believe, okay. If you believe it can happen, it can happen. If you want to believe. Let go, yes. Let go. keep the separation. Let it go. Because it's not your job. It's not your responsibility. It's theirs. I'm not saying let them go. Let the issue go. Let the angels help them. They're better suited. You're not their nurse. You're not their counselor. You have to let it go. And take action. And that's for your buddy over here. And they are also guided by angels. They're being watched over. Okay. And let's see what Romance Angels has to say. This looks like hard, but man, if you can get to the end, if you can cross the finish line and end up with each other, it could be a very strong and powerful and beautiful thing. Whew. New love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. And you know what? They're going to be new. Here they're old. You've known them before in this life or in another life. But when they go through this transformation, they're going to be new. And this new person, you will love them. Which is good. Because, let me tell you, if someone is in love with an alcoholic or someone with drug problems, and they change and, are able to, give up the addiction or get over the addiction, they become different people. And the dynamic of the relationship becomes different. And a lot of people have been happy for the person, but realize that the relationship can no longer continue. But what this is saying is, once this person has gone through this transformation, you will still love them, which is beautiful. And then we have, give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership, okie dokie, if that's what you want. And we have pay attention to the red flags, which you did. And I'm very, very proud of you for that. You saw the red flags. You pulled away. You paused the relationship, which is very, very good. Okay, so I say a yes. Will you end up together? Yes, if you want to. So, thank you so much for spending this time with me. If this reading resonated with you, please do like the video. It would help me out a lot. And if you like my content, please do subscribe to my channel. It would mean the world to me. I am also giving away a free reading every week, one a week. And the instructions for that, how to enter for that, are in the description box. So please do look there. I'd love to do a reading for you. And, well, you know what? No and. I guess that's it. So anyway, I've probably already said this. I don't know. I ramble at the end. I have really enjoyed doing this reading for you. I think it's beautiful. And that's all I have for you now, group number 2. And talk to you later. Bye-bye. Hey, group number 3, you are group number 3 in the Will We End Up Together pick a card reading. So, I want to do a little disclaimer language here. Will we end up together? That is up to you and your person. You have free will. The intent of this reading is to share any type of messages from Spirit, insight, any type of guidance that I can give you. Maybe a different way of looking at things, to help you in your decision-making journey in your relationship. So again, whether you end up together or not will be yours and your person's decision solely, but I hope that I can help. So, let us move forward. What I am going to do is I'm going to start with the tarot, and I will create a row of cards for you, a row of cards for them, and then some messages, guidance, insight from Spirit. And we'll be asking some specific questions of the cards for how you see things, how they see things. And then at the end, we'll get some oracle cards, some angel answers, and romance angels cards at the end for some final kind of insight or guidance at the end of the reading. Oh, my hands are getting sore. This is your group 3, and I did some other recordings today. Okay, I think that's good. Alrighty. Let's cut the deck and let's lay out the cards. And I may need to take a sip of water, but let me get these laid out. There's you. There's them. And I will let you know if you're listening to this and you start identifying with this side, then go ahead and flip the script. That is totally okay. Let me take a sip of water here, group number 3. Okay. Let's go ahead and look. Now this is you. This is either how you see yourself in the relationship, how they see you, but this card just represents you in this relationship. We have the Page of Cups. So I see you as someone maybe on the younger side, or if not younger chronologically, maybe just relationship-wise. You may have not had very much experience in relationships or very much exposure to the opportunity for relationships. I do see you, open to love, but I just see you maybe, and I'm not going to use this word in a bad way, but maybe a little naive or immature in love, and nothing wrong with that. The second card is how you see your person. Issues or challenges that you may have with your person and the relationship. Oh dear. Well, no. Okay. So a challenge that you may have is that you want marriage, you want to go to the next step, and either they don't or you're not sure how they feel about it. Now this card is super spiritual and special. This is the Four of Wands, the 1111 card. This card is like about soulmates. You may feel like this person is your soulmate, and with your, and when I say naive and immature, let's also add pure and innocent love. Maybe you haven't been tainted yet. I don't mean that. Not all of us have been tainted. Well, I have, but there's people that haven't been. So you may just feel like this person, you may feel like they're your soulmate. You may feel like you've known them in a former life. You just may feel a very strong connection to them. And you may have felt it, immediately. So if this is in the issue, and this is in the issue and challenge portion, maybe you feel it and you're afraid to tell them, or maybe you feel it and you don't think they feel it at all, or maybe as much. Let's see. How do you see the relationship? Temperance. So you see the relationship as pretty balanced. You feel as if you're getting back what you're putting in. You're willing to have patience to work through the situation. You see it pretty well. You see it pretty nicely. You feel as if it's balanced and it's going well, and you are getting back what you are putting in. Now, Page of Cups can also be like a small offer of love. Like, and not in a bad way. Like, I've known you 20 years and I'm only giving you a kiss. It's more like the beginning. Like if someone comes and offers you the King of Cups and you've known them 2 days, you're going to be like, whoa. Okay? So this may just be the beginning. But you feel as if what you are offering is reciprocated. And that's good. Now, what do you want from this relationship? We have the 8 of Swords. So, someone is in their head, they're tripping. These swords are thoughts. This person is kind of trapped in their mind, and they feel unsure, stuck, like they don't know what's going on. So they're stuck in their mind, and they're stuck with fear and worry and anxiety. Now, this could be you. You feel this soulmate connection. You feel like you're getting back what you're giving, but you're just really worried and up in your head and straight tripping about the whole thing and how it's going to turn out. And you want to be free of this. Or this is how you could see your person feeling, and you want them to be free of it. But whatever anxiety and worry is going on about this, you certainly don't want it. So you want either you or your partner to be free of this anxiety and worry. Okay, now let's look at your person. Here is your person, how you see them, how they see themselves. So we see the 8 of Cups. So the 8 of Cups is someone leaving or withdrawing. And it's not necessarily from a bad situation. You see all the cups are upright. But this person feels this need to escape or withdraw. Now, does this mean that this person is gone? Not necessarily. This is a feeling of a need to escape or withdraw. Let's look at the rest of the cards and see how this plays out. What is this person's issues or challenges with you and or the relationship? The High Priestess. This person does not trust themselves. This person does not trust their intuition. This person is not comfortable with love. And, I don't know, but I think you may be with the 4 of Wands. It's so intense. I mean, this is some soulmate 1111 shizmet. I feel like they may be overwhelmed by you and they don't know what to think or how to feel. And that's their challenge. How do they see this relationship? Now, we do have someone leaving. We have the 6 of Swords. But this is interesting. This is an interesting dynamic because we have the person leaving choppy waters, fear, indecision, anxiety, for smoother waters. Now, we can interpret this one of two ways. They see you and the relationship as choppy waters and they're getting the hell out of Dodge. Or they went into themselves and got in touch with their intuition, as much as they can or could, and realized that they want to leave. They don't want to run. They want to leave this anxiety and fear. Because here the person wants to escape. And what do they want to escape from? 8 full, beautiful, nicely stacked cups. I might be wrong, but the feeling that I'm getting, and we'll see, is that this person wants to leave the fear and the anxiety and the need to escape alone in the past and move on to calmer waters, which would be more comfortable in this relationship, dealing with this relationship. So, this is how they see the relationship. They see a need to leave one thing to go to another. Exactly what that is, we're not sure. What does this person want overall? They want the 9 of Pentacles. And you know what I find interesting? To me, the 9s are about self. So this really does confirm my interpretation or the messages that I'm getting. This person does not feel confident in themselves. They also feel maybe more immature about love and relationships, or maybe hurt, but they don't feel confident in love, in expressing love, giving love, receiving love. And they're very worried because I think they do value you. And I think they do feel the connection as well. And you're coming from a place of balance and patience and love. They feel all this goodness. They see it. And they don't want to feel this way. And so they realize that what they need to do is build up themselves, because the 9 is about self. So what they want to do, either they're leaving the fear and the anxiety behind to come to the relationship, or they're leaving the fear and anxiety behind to work on themselves, to build a firm, solid foundation for themselves, because they know they need to do that in order to receive love and give love. Because this is about someone who's been through it, and through life they've been able to build a firm, solid, sustainable life. And they have something to offer, and they are sure of themselves. Here, he doesn't feel like he has much to offer. He's very scared and worried. Now, will this person be with you when they go through this? Do they want to go through this with you? Or do they want to go through this alone and then maybe look at the relationship? I'm not sure. I don't know which would be the wisest decision. Let's see what Spirit says. Now, this is what Spirit says the issue is. The issue is, I would say most likely, the need for clear and honest communication. Perhaps this person has been so up in their head that they, oh, I'm a failure, I don't have anything to offer, I don't know, this person's so awesome, but I feel like I'm going to fuck it up. Maybe this person hasn't really relayed this information to you. And so you don't know what the hell's going on. You feel the pulling away, and you're like, is it me? And here Spirit's telling me it's not you, it's them. Don't you hate that? It's not you, it's me. Yeah, right? But really it is. This time it really is them. Okay? And so Spirit says the issue is not enough clear communication. Now, what is Spirit's guidance to fix the issue? The Lovers. Come from love. Be love. Offer love. To me, this is Spirit saying you can do this together if you want. I don't know if this person wants to. This person's scared. I would think you would want to. But the message, this is the guidance to fix the issue. Love. Come from love. And you are being guided and you are being protected. You are being helped. You're not alone in this. What is the potential outcome? A period of rest and healing for the relationship. Which is nice. And which is honest. If it would have been the 10 of Cups, I would have been, whoa, cool. They worked through that fast. It was like a 30-minute sitcom. Everything turned out perfect in the end. But what this is telling me is that Spirit recognizes the need for this person to heal, for you to have patience, and for you to grow. Because you're, young in love, again, if not chronologically. Or you know what? It could just mean, again, you have not been tainted. You're just still, pure. And that's beautiful. And maybe that's why this could work. So I believe that the final word is, and we're going to pull some oracle cards, but I believe the final word is yes, this can definitely work. This may even be a fated relationship because of the Four of Wands. But this person will need patience, healing, understanding. It'll be a job for you. But I think it could end up beautifully. Because if this person didn't care, this person wouldn't be scared. This person would either hit it and quit it, or dump you oh boy, she's intense or he's intense, let me get out of here. You blame the other person for their shortcomings or issues, right? But no, this person sees a need wow, I don't want to miss out on this. I have some work to do. I need to become the Nine of Pentacles so that I can be reciprocal in this relationship. So the answer to this one is yes. I do definitely see you guys ending up together. Again, if that's what you want. Let's pull the Angel Oracles deck. Or Angel Answers Oracle deck, sorry. See what kind of messages we can get. Oh, such a crappy shuffler. My hands are tired though. I am done recording for the day. I am tired, but I have heard and seen some beautiful stories, some unhappy stories. I just hope I've helped. Okay. Let's see what guidance we have. Compromise. Beautiful. Definitely. You may wish you didn't have to go through it. You may think I'd be better off if I just left him or her alone and went off and did my thing. But I don't want to leave them. So there could be all kinds of compromise. Also, you guys are going to have to compromise with a period of pause and healing. What does that mean for the relationship? I don't know. Do you do it together? Do you do it separately? You're going to have to compromise. We have within the next few weeks. Maybe this hasn't happened yet. Maybe you're over here tripping like, maybe you're up in your head. What is going on with this person? Why do I feel them withdrawing? And they're up over here in their own head going, wow. So I would think that something would at least start within the next few weeks. Do I think all of this will be resolved in the next few weeks? No. I don't think healing ever ends. It could be, though, if you are in a period of pause or separation, that could be resolved and you could decide, hey, we're ready to join back forces and do it together. That could happen within the next few weeks. And then we have take action. And I believe that's for this person. They know they have work to do. It's time for them to take action. And that's what they're doing here. They're taking a spiritual journey, if you will, in pursuit of enlightenment and growth. Beautiful. Aren't relationships complex? Jeez, I've seen very few simple relationships. Okay, romance angels. Let's see what messages we get. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. You know, I would say you guys are attracted to each other. Be here now, experience this. Don't enjoy the process, even if it's a hard process. Experience the process. Let your love grow through this process. Don't wait until this process is over and this person is the 9 of Pentacles to say, okay, now we can love each other. We have chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Whoa, attraction, attraction. Okay, so you two are definitely a pair. And then we have retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. And I see that as this pause that needs to take place here. This person needs to go from one place to another. He needs time for recuperation and healing. And this person may need to retreat for a while. And you need to compromise, even though you may want to be with them right now or work through it with them. I think this person has decided, and Spirit is maybe advising this person, that they do need some time to disconnect for their growth. It could be they show a couple. You could be retreating together. But the feeling I'm getting is this person really does need to do some work. And then perhaps you can retreat together as a couple. But definitely some quiet time, some healing time is necessary overall. So I think that is just beautiful. We see this person realizing they need to do some work, and we see you being up for it. So will you end up together? I see a strong possibility that the answer is yes. So thank you so much for spending this time with me. I have loved it. If this did resonate with you, if this reading did resonate, please do like the video. It does help me with the YouTube algorithm. Also, if you do like my material, please do subscribe. And you can hit the bell so you'll be notified when I post. And, I also do, I knew there was something else. I also do have a contest, if you will. I'm giving away a free personal reading, one a week for subscribers. The instructions are in the description box, so please do go down there and look. So again, I've really enjoyed spending this time with you. Thank you so much, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.